When you look at a high-end outdoor kitchen, you see the finishing touches. You see the flawless granite, the precision-cut stone, and the heavy-duty stainless steel gleaming in the afternoon sun. But beneath the masonry of the vast majority of these expensive structures hides a rotting secret. They are framed entirely with standard lumber. Wood is a highly vulnerable material to leave outdoors, especially in the Canadian climate. It faces a constant barrage of high ambient humidity in the summer, followed by brutal, deep freeze temperature drops in the winter. A pristine luxury exterior holds zero value if the internal skeleton supporting it decays under the stress of the physical environment. The first point of failure is moisture. Because wood is organic and highly porous, it acts like a sponge in humid air. This trapped water rapidly accelerates internal mold growth and causes the studs to warp out of alignment. This cross-section diagram illustrates the destructive mechanics of a freeze-thaw cycle. When the temperature drops, any water trapped inside that wood expands by roughly 9% as it turns to ice. This immense internal pressure forces the wooden frame to shift, ultimately cracking the expensive stone exterior from the inside out. Even without the weather, the kitchen destroys itself. A premium grill radiates intense thermal energy directly into its enclosure. Hour after hour, year after year, this proximity to extreme heat actively bakes the surrounding wooden framework, evaporating every last drop of internal moisture. This line graph tracks the plunging flash point of that surrounding structure. The flash point is the lowest temperature at which a material can vaporize and ignite in the air. As the wood becomes completely dehydrated and brittle, the temperature required to set it on fire drops drastically. Building an outdoor cooking station out of lumber creates a hidden, highly combustible fire hazard right on your patio. To survive the climate and safely house high-output appliances, the structure requires a completely different foundation. The modern engineering solution relies on a skeleton made exclusively of cold-formed steel, shaped at room temperature to create lightweight, exceptionally strong structural profiles. Unlike wood, cold-formed steel is 100% organic. It cannot absorb ambient humidity, it provides zero food source for mold, and it will never rot. It possesses total dimensional stability. A steel stud shrugs off extreme seasonal shifts. It refuses to shrink, twist, or creep, keeping structural lines perfectly straight. Because steel is entirely non-combustible, the flashpoint dangers created by dropping a high-output grill into an enclosed space are completely neutralized. A dimensionally stable, non-combustible skeleton is the absolute mandatory prerequisite for protecting the heavy masonry layered on top of it. Over that steel skeleton goes the armor. This is the structural substrate layer that wraps the frame and provides the bonding surface for the final stonework. Standard interior drywall or budget backing boards utilize organic gypsum cores. If water penetrates the outer masonry, these cheap backing boards disintegrate into mush, taking the exterior finish down with them. The required alternative is a premium cement board, like Permabase. Engineered with a dense, waterproof, inorganic core, these panels are designed to sit directly in heavy water flows without degrading. Bolting these high-density panels to the steel frame allows the final structure to easily meet strict 40 psf wind load ratings, meaning it can withstand the pressure of 40 pounds of force per square foot of surface area, while securing 10-year exterior warranties. This intermediate layer acts as an impenetrable, waterproof shield. It gives the heavy masonry a perfectly flat, solid surface to bond to, ensuring the exterior will never peel or sag. Only once the core is secured can the luxury skin be applied. This consists of mortarless stone veneers for the body and massive, solid natural granite for the countertops. These materials are incredibly heavy. Solid stone exerts immense compressive force downward. Over a few years, that constant crushing weight is enough to snap or slowly warp a standard wooden frame. This schematic details the strict guidelines set by the Natural Stone Institute for handling that load. Outdoor granite requires a rigid subtop layer to prevent cracking, combined with precise 1/16-inch expansion joints. These joints are filled with highly flexible elastomeric sealants that absorb thermal movement as the stone expands in heat. Flawless, crack-free masonry is a direct result of physics. The final skin only survives when the engineered structure beneath it absolutely refuses to buckle or move. With the Fortress built, you can finally drop in the heartbeat of the kitchen, premium thermal engines. High-performance units like Napoleon gas grills are precision-engineered for extreme heat output, utilizing reliable ignition systems and advanced infrared burners that sear meat instantly. For a different culinary profile, Black Earth grills offer rugged wood pellet hybrid systems designed for slow smoking and deep flavor building. You can safely unleash the raw culinary power of these luxury machines for one simple reason: they are encased in a non-combustible steel vault. The anatomy is complete: a cold-formed steel core, waterproof cement board armor, a heavy natural stone skin, and premium thermal engines. The upfront investment in this level of inside-out engineering offsets the inevitable, catastrophic replacement costs of tearing down a rotting wood kitchen 3 years after it was built. That structural resilience gives you total peace of mind. It means your kitchen will shrug off the brutal freeze-thaw cycles of an Alberta winter and be ready to fire up the moment the snow melts. True luxury is permanence. Build a lasting dream kitchen with Mastercraft Decks.